Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new around here, hello, welcome, my name is Charlotte. In today's video I'm going to be doing the repeat rewind tag. I think that's what it's called, but this tag was created by Hannah over on Adet M. I saw this video originally over on Olivia Catastrophe's channel, and then when I watched it I was like, I need to do this. This is the tag for me. So Hannah came up with this tag where you go to like on repeat or repeat rewind playlist on Spotify or any other streaming service that you use. Basically take the first 10 songs on that playlist and then recommend some books and put some books to those songs. So this is very much like my Spotify recommends videos, but this time I've had time to prepare, which is good because it means it's less stressful while filming. I feel prepared, I feel ready. As you might know, I do love doing my Spotify recommends videos, so the fact that I'm able to plan this one means I get to do a video I love, but calmly, and I love it. So I'm very, very excited to do this. One of the rules that Hannah put in was that you can't use the same artist more than once. So if, say, One Direction or whatever is on there twice, you can only use them once. So that is what I've done, because some of them do come up more than once in the top 10. So I have got 10 songs and 10 books to talk about. Let's go. I'm excited. The first song that I'm going to be talking about is Before You Go by Capaldi. This is my #1 played song at the moment. It's pretty much my #1 played song ever, like ever since it came out. This is probably one of my favourite songs and one of my favourite songs of Lewis's, or my favourite song by Lewis. I love Lewis, he's my favourite artist. Would die for that man. This song is just everything. I love it so much. It's so powerful, so emotional. And the book that I'm putting with this song is History Is All You Left Me by Anna Silvera. This song is about breaking up with somebody and saying goodbye to somebody that you're in a relationship with and that you love, even though you don't want to, but you know it's for the best, and even though it's going to hurt, you know it's for the best, in kind of saying to that person, look, before you go, I've got some things I need to say. And within History Is All You Left Me, you follow Griffin, who has recently lost his ex-boyfriend to a drowning accident. And within the book, we look back on Theo and Griffin's relationship and how it came about and how they split up. So the fact that they split up kind of fits quite perfectly with Before You Go. And also both the book and the song are both very emotional. So they both fit perfectly, I think. So the next song I'm going to be talking about is Hymn for the Weekend by Coldplay. Look, usually Coldplay's not on this list. Actually, no, that's a lie. Coldplay can actually be on this list a lot, but it's not like I actively listen to Coldplay. It's just because I end up putting some Coldplay songs on playlists and then I listen to them. Because even though Coldplay are so overrated and they do just produce generic songs, they have some bangers. I can't deny that. Hymn for the Weekend, I think, is definitely my favourite song by them. It's just so feel good. And the book that I'm going to be putting alongside this song is Heartstopper, basically the whole Heartstopper series. I love these books. They make me so happy. They're so cute, so whimsical, just put me in such a good mood. And I think that's what Hymn for the Weekend does. I'm pairing these two up just because of the feel that they have. This song just makes me feel so good. It makes me want to dance and just puts me in the best mood, just like Heartstopper does. Pineapple, lots and sneeze, needed to get rid of it, it wasn't coming. But I just think the vibe that both this book and the song has fits so perfectly together, and they both make me feel the same way. Makes me feel good, puts me in a good mood. We love them both. The next song that I'm going to be talking about comes to no surprise to me because I listen to this song all the time, and that is You'll Be Back from the Hamilton soundtrack. I think because this is the only song of the Hamilton soundtrack that I can do justice and not just butcher, I just listen to this one a lot because I know all the words and it's easy. It's the easiest one for me to do. Its whole aesthetic is me. I love it so much. This song is written by an American about a British person or about a British historical figure. So I went with Red, White and Royal Blue. The main reason I'm going for this one is because this is written by an American author and it's half of it is about a British person, and it's got the whole royal aspect in there, and also the way that King George is played in Hamilton, very gay, and this is very gay. I don't think I have to say much else about why I put these two together. The next song that I'm going to be talking about is I Love You by Billie Eilish. Basically any Billie Eilish song could be on this. Like, there was more than one Billie Eilish song on the top 10 or on the songs on this playlist, and so was Lewis Capaldi. Lewis Capaldi was all, again, an artist that repeated itself a lot. I Love You is just one that I've been listening to recently, but I think I literally just listened to it once or twice and then it got on here. But this song is just so calming, but yes, so emotional, but just so great and so peaceful. For this one, I'm going to be talking about Letters for the Lost by Bridget Kemmerer. Within the lyrics of I Love You, Billie is talking about saying I love you to somebody, but then not really feeling like they mean it and feeling kind of scared that they've said I love you. And I feel like this kind of fits with Letters to the Lost a bit. My memory is a little bit more vague on this book, so I definitely need to reread it. Within this book, we follow Juliet, who's recently lost her mum, and she writes letters and puts them on her mum's grave. We also follow Declan, who is known to get into a lot of trouble, and he has to do like community service at the graveyard. And then he ends up kind of writing back on the notes that Juliet has put on her mother's grave, and they kind of build this bond and build this relationship. Before Juliet knows who is writing her letters back, she obviously knows Declan because they go to the same school and he's got quite a bad reputation. So I think when she finds out that he's the one that's writing the letters back, she's kind of like, I had this connection with you and I feel this connection with you and I really like you, but also you're Declan, you're this bad boy, and I don't really feel like I should have those feelings towards you. I think that's what I kind of feel like I remember. So I feel like it kind of fits in that sense of like saying I love you and feeling these feelings towards somebody, but feeling bad and feeling wrong for feeling those feelings. There it was, there's a sneeze that was waiting for so long. So the next song that I'm going to be talking about is the one that Lisa's been waiting for, because I pre-warned her and I pre-warned our group chat about this, and she's going to be excited. And that is Love Story by Taylor Swift. Obviously Taylor's new version, because we support Taylor's new version. I have loved this song for years. It's defined my teenage years. I think it defined all our teenage years. You can't tell me that when you listen to Love Story, you don't just feel so good and you feel like you're in a fan fiction, that you feel like you're living out those fan fiction dreams. So if we're going down the whole like romance, cute fairy tale romance thing, then I'm going for Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare. In this book, and obviously like spoilers for this book if you haven't read it yet, we see as James and Cordelia are getting married and they're hiding their love and their feelings for each other, but then also you've got the fact that Matthew loves Cordelia, and even though Love Story hasn't got a love triangle in it, I feel like the whole thing of marriage and yearning for people and just being so in love and the love taking over and it kind of destroying everything else and being the most important thing fits so much within Chain of Iron. Because even though we've got all the stuff happening in Chain of Iron, we've got other stuff happening in Chain of Iron, the romance and the wedding and the love triangle is also a big driving force for a lot of the things that happen in this book. I just feel like the aesthetic of Love Story kind of fits Chain of Iron, because obviously Romeo and Juliet is referenced in Love Story, and you've got the whole kind of more regal, back in the day sort of love story part in Love Story. As this is historical fiction, I kind of feel like they fit. Lisa, this one's for you. The next song that I'm going to be talking about, look, I have an explanation. I have a big fat explanation, and you should all expect this from me, and that is the Punisher main title sequence theme song, whatever you want to call it. I have been all up in my Ben Barnes playlist at the moment, and of course this song is on my Ben Barnes playlist because he was in The Punisher, and the Punisher theme song is a bop. So of course, when I just want to feel that Ben Barnes vibes, I've been listening to this. This is so embarrassing, but also so me, so on brand. And it's kind of obvious which book I'm going to be choosing for this one. You should expect nothing less. And if I picked another book, you should have been disappointed in me, but I didn't, and that is Shadow and Bone. I really don't have to explain why I've picked this one. Ben Barnes is in The Punisher. Ben Barnes is in Shadow and Bone. Should we move on to the next song I'm going to be talking about? I think it's on this list because, again, it's on my Ben Barnes playlist. The majority of these songs are on my Ben Barnes playlist, so that's why they're on my most recent or my most played playlist. And that is Night Changes by One Direction, a bop, an anthem, a song off their best album. 4 is their best album. I don't take criticisms, but I love this song. It's so emotional, so cute, and the music video is chef kiss. So the book that I'm going to be picking for this song is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. And when I was listening to the song and trying to get into the vibe of the song and listen to the lyrics, if you properly listen to lyrics, it is so obvious that this book should be paired for it. So the lyrics are, we're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy just how fast the night changes? Everything that you've ever dreamed of, disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of, even when the night changes. It will never change me and you. I think this song describes Henry and Addie, because obviously Addie is afraid of the night changing. She's afraid that when she wakes up, the person that she's been sleeping with or is next to her is going to forget her and is going to disappear. But then with Henry, it will never change them two, because he won't forget her. I'm a genius. I'm so proud of myself for this one. And that it's both a cute book, cute song, big brain energy over here. So the next song that I'm going to be talking about is a recent addition to this playlist, and it's because it came out like a couple of days ago and I've been listening to it a lot. And that is Someday by Keisha White. And this is the Tracy Beaker theme song. They have recently released it officially on Spotify and I've been listening to nothing else. This song is my childhood. This song is my everything. This song is my anthem. I love this song and it just brings back so many memories. It makes me feel so good. I could have just picked Tracy Beaker, the book Tracy Beaker, for this song, but I decided to go for one that actually resonates with the lyrics, and that is Wonder by Rj Palacio. Because in these lyrics it's saying like,
I can make my world come true, all my dreams will see me through. With a smile upon my face, I can see a better place. Doesn't matter what may come my way, believe me now, I will win someday.
And in this book we follow Oggy, and he has quite a few facial deformities, so it's his first time going to like public school, going to a normal school with other kids because he's usually homeschooled, and he's very scared of people judging him because of how he looks. And it's about Oggy overcoming that, and despite what other people think of him and despite all the insecurities he has about himself, he can do what he wants, he can achieve his dreams, he can be amazing. Oggy's like, believe me now kids, I will win someday. Also the film is great. We love the book, we love the film, we love Tracy Beaker. So the next song on this playlist, we had to have this artist on here at some point because this once again wouldn't be me if we didn't. And that is Golden by Harry Styles. Harry Styles had to be on here. And it just so happened that Golden is one that I've been bopping to recently. I think because it's on a lot of my other playlists, like my celebrity slash character playlist, because whenever I think of this song, I think of some of my favourite celebrities and actors and characters, I'm like, oh, you're so golden. I could have picked like any book where I think a character's golden, but I went down a different route and it's kind of funny, and that is Crazy Rich Asians. And the reason why I went for this one is because Henry Golding is in the film. And if you've seen that James Corden sketch, I don't know what you want to call it, but video that he obviously did on one of his late shows, where he takes the song Golden and changes it to Henry Golding. So instead of "You're so Golding," it's Henry Golding. I had to do this because ever since I watched that video, when I listened to this song, that's all I've been singing. I haven't been singing "You're so Golden," I've been singing Henry Golding. Maybe I'll try and insert a clip of the video. Also, we love Henry Golding. He's a beautiful man. We worship him. Also, this book is great and this film is great. And the final song that we're going to be talking about is If I Can't Dance by Sophie Ellis-Bextor. So the reason why this one is on this playlist is because of Centrillions. How many times can I talk about Centrillions recently? I've just been talking about Centrillions a lot. And if you know the first Centrillions film, this song is used when Kelly, Taylor and Paloma Faith's character, her name's gone out my head. So Kelly, the main chav, and the main emo are doing the dance to get through like the laser beams so they can steal the girl in the pearl earring painting. And whenever I listen to this song, I just feel so badass. When I listen to this song, I just feel like I am a Centrillion doing that. It's an anthem, it's a bop, it's an iconic song. I was originally going to go for Tracy Beaker for this one because not only is it an old school bop and it reminds me of my childhood, and so does Tracy Beaker, but also like the whole badass thing. Tracy Beaker's a bit of a badass. But instead, I went for Six of Crows. This was a last minute change, and when I was listening to the song, I was thinking, in the TV show, in the Shadow and Bone TV show, I could 100%, even though it won't happen, I can 100% see Inej doing some like badass assassin killing dance sort of thing to this song. You can imagine it too, right? Just imagine Inej being a badass queen as she is, killing, dancing, assassinating to this song. Tell me it doesn't fit. Not until I actually film this video and I actually speak and air what goes on in my head that I realise how crazy I sound. So that is it for the repeat rewind tag. I think that's what it's called. So that kind of gives you an insight into the songs I've been listening to recently and my music taste and what I listen to. It's an eclectic mix. We've got musicals, we've got pop songs, we've got throwbacks, we've got theme songs. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other better pairings of books to these songs, because you probably do. If you're new around here, do not forget to subscribe. All my social media links are linked in the description below. And with that all said and done, I'll see you all in my next video.